Islington Giving's role in the borough is primarily around funding and programme development. So we've got a strong focus on overcoming isolation and supporting positive mental health in the borough, and that's because we know that there's a huge need in Islington. The borough has some of the highest levels of severe mental health in the country, actually, and it also has really persistent and growing low levels of mental health, such as depression and anxiety, and particularly in young people, this is a growing problem. And these low level problems can escalate and can lead to more severe episodes, hospitalisation. We also know that there's particular disparities around ethnicity, so BME, people from black minority ethnic backgrounds are more likely to suffer from mental health problems and more likely to be hospitalised as a result in Islington compared to other London boroughs and the UK more generally. So I was just going to give a bit of background and context to the work that we've done around mental health. So in 2016 we established a Islington Giving mental health programme, and there was a particular focus on challenging groups or groups that we might want to fund to think about the gaps and new ways of supporting particularly young people, because we know that they're not necessarily accessing the support that they need when they need it. So we were looking at specific groups of young people, again, whether that might be black minority ethnic communities, young women or boys and men, or whether it was particular gaps in particular support or particular services, so focusing more on earlier intervention before problems escalate and people end up either in A&E or being sectioned. And this led us to funding specific projects, and some of those we're now funding in partnership with Arsenal, which has been brilliant because it's added additional capacity for one of the projects in particular that we started funding in 2016, which was the Brandon Connect project, run in partnership with the Brandon Centre. So this project we've been funding, as I said, for quite a while, and it's been providing 2 days per week active outreach, proactive outreach to young people where they're at, which has often been like in their houses, actually in their bedrooms, and the idea is to try and provide counselling to get them out and more engaged in positive activities again, often as a means to prevent future isolation and loneliness, which we know can store up problems for the long term. And it was sort of as a result of a positive impact of that project that we developed an additional funding through the Arsenal partnership and Islington Giving partnership to provide 1 day additional support through this outreach programme, where the counsellor would actually attend the Arsenal hub and take referrals directly from Arsenal for young people accessing their activities for people that they know were struggling with their own mental health. And it's a very discreet service, so it's going to where the young people are again. It's about increasing access and reach, and it's been really, really positive. And on the back of that project, Arsenal were really happy with, we've expanded further to develop a programme supporting girls and young women, which is called linked with the Arsenal Kicks programme, and goes out into communities to provide wellbeing support and physical activity for young women and girls. So yeah, they've been great projects. In terms of the work and why it's so important in terms of working together, I think it just I've mentioned about increasing reach. It adds value, and it provides mutual support in terms of a way we can contribute our funding together to do more together. And I think that's been really the positive impact of this work.